Today we are going to be taking percents and changing them into fractions and into decimals. Okay? So in your math journal, first we're just going to write fractions because that's the first one we're going to work with. All right? So if you guys remember from yesterday, we were taking percents and changing them into ratios. That's kind of what we're going to be doing. You're going to take a percent and change it into a ratio, and it needs to be a fraction ratio. You're going to place it over 100. That's the first thing you're going to do, step one, and then step two, you're going to reduce. So, for example, I have a percent here, and you guys are welcome to work with me. I have 44%. Touch your nose if you know the ratio that 44% will turn into. Tell me, what's it going to turn into?
44 over 100.
Good. It's going to be 44 over 100. So if it's just the ratio, it is 44 over 100, but we're actually changing it into fraction form. What is 44% as a fraction? So then I need to ask myself, is this in simplest form, yes or no? No. Show me on your fingers, what can go into both 44 and 100? I'm looking around, I see some 2s and I see some 4s. Yeah, it is both, it's 2 and 4. I'm going to divide both of them by 4. Okay. 44 divided by 4 equals what?
11.
Perfect. And 100 divided by 4 equals what?
25.
What?
25.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure you're not asleep. Okay, 25. So, we know that 44% is really 11/25 as a fraction. This is the first half of your assignment, is changing percents into fractions. Okay? I have 3 examples. Each of the examples are a little bit different. So I have one more percent I want to put up here. My next percent is 200. Oh, nope. No, sorry guys. It's 100, not 200. 128%. Okay, 128%. Tell your partner how you would write this as a ratio. I'm hearing 128 over what?
100.
100. Okay, so tell me, this percent right here, is this over 100%, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So if it is over 100%, you are going to circle the number that makes it over 100%. Like this is 128%, or 228%, or 328%. I want you to circle this number, and we are going to make a note that this is my whole number. Okay? That's my whole number. Same with my fraction, my whole number. So in this case, my whole number is actually what?
1.
1. Yeah, so my whole number is going to be 1. And then I have, I'm going to take the 1 off, and I'm left with 28/100. And then I ask myself, is this in simplest form, yes or no? No. Talk to your partner and decide what goes into both 28 and 100.
4.
Okay, show me on your fingers, what can I divide 28 and 100 both by? What number, guys?
4.
Yeah. Okay, so 28 divided by 4, 100 divided by 4. So I'm going to keep my whole number, and 28 divided by 4 is,
7.
what?
7.
Oh, good, 7. And 100 divided by 4 is?
25.
25, good. And then I'm going to box in my answer. So 128%, if it was written as a fraction, it would really be 1 7/25. Okay? And then I have one more. And this is actually going to look different than anything you've seen. So don't say anything. Don't make any guesses. Just wait and watch. Okay?
Do we have to do all 3 of these other ones?
Yes. If I'm taking the time to talk about it, there's a reason why. Okay. All right, so my next one is 0.5%, okay? Everyone put your pencils down and look up here. I just want you to watch for 1 minute. You'll get the chance to write, okay? 0.5%. This is equal to 0.5 over 100. But you know what? This is a big no-no. You cannot have decimals in a fraction. You cannot do that. So I actually need to get rid of this decimal. I want to take this decimal, and instead of it being 0.5, I want it to be just 5. So what do I need to do with this decimal to change it to just 5? Tell your partner what I need to do. Okay, I need all eyes up here in 3, 2, and 1. Connor, what do I do?
Move the decimal to the right.
Yeah, I'm going to move it one place to the right. And there's a mother named Math. And what you do to the top, you do to the bottom. So if I move my decimal one place to the right on the top, I'm actually going to do it again on the bottom, where it's going to equal 1,000. So my new number is 5 over 1,000. Go ahead and have your math journal match my math journal. I'll give you guys like 15 seconds to write that down.
Mrs. Fox,
Yes.
I need Laura Gates to get her stuff and come to the office. She's leaving.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Not this Laura. Kylie, will you go tell her? Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some division here. Is 5 1,000ths in simplest form? No. Tell your partner what goes into both 5 and 1,000. Okay, I'm going to divide both of them by 5. 5 divided by 5 is? 1. And do you know what? I don't know off the top of my head is what 5 divided by 1,000 is, but I'm actually going to do a little trick. I'm going to cover up these 2 zeros. And I'm going to say 5 can go into 10 how many times? 2 times. And then I'm going to add my 2 zeros. Okay. So 0.5% as a fraction is 1/200. Okay? So on your assignment today, you are going to have all 3 of these. You're going to have the opportunity to solve for all 3 of these. Okay? So then let me show you what it's going to look like with decimals. Okay? So in your math journal, go ahead and write decimals. And we're actually going to use the same numbers again. We're going to use 44%, 128%, and 0.5%. Okay? So I need someone who's nice and loud to tell me, how do I take care of decimals? When I'm changing a percent into a decimal, how do I do that? Megan?
Move the decimal 2 places to the left.
Yeah, so you're going to move the decimal place 2 places to the left. Okay? So that means that I'm going to take 44, and my decimal initially is behind the second fourth. Do we agree with that?
Yeah.
And I'm going to move it how many times?
2.
How many times? 2 times to the what way?
Left.
To the left, to the left. 1, 2. So 44% written as a fraction is actually 0.44. Decimals are super easy. When we're working with percents, super easy. Okay? So again, I have 128. My decimal goes after my whole number, which is 8. How many times am I going to move my decimal?
2.
To the what way?
Left.
Let's do it. 1, 2. So my 128% written as a decimal is 1.28. All right? And then I have one more. It's 0.5. And I already have my decimal place. How many times do I move my decimal?
2.
How many?
2.
2 times to the what way?
Left.
Left. There's 1. Oh no. I ran out of space. I cannot move the decimal anymore. Woe is me and my life is hard. What do I need to do so that I can finish this? Can I just stop right here?
No.
No. What do I need to do? Tell your partner what I need to do. I heard everyone say it. Add a 0. I'm going to move. There's 1, 2. Perfect. So now it's going to be 0.005. And that is how we take care of decimals. We move them 2 places to the what way?
Left.
Fabulous. Thanks, Addison.